Good afternoon, professors. So today I'm going to go over my SAQ and plyometric for football player PowerPoint, specifically a defensive back. The defensive back is responsible to complete pass plays. They are the last line of defense, and they need to be able to make an open field tackle. Let's start off with a basic needs analysis. So for their movement analysis, the sport is specific for running, jumping, pushing, twisting, and turning to make tackles and run to tackle the people. The muscles that are used are the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings, specific for running, pectoralis major, obliques, and core for tackling. Their physiological analysis would be for strength and power. Injuries that can occur would be the Achilles tendonitis, ACL injuries from twisting and turning, disc herniations, and shoulder dislocations. The training status for this specific PowerPoint is unknown because we don't have a specific athlete, but it is important to have a training status of the athlete to know where to begin and where to go from. And the primary training goal would be strength and power. So for a basic warm-up, we're going to go ahead and start with a 5-minute jog or run in place. And then for the dynamic warm-up, I would say go about 10 yards on a football field to be sports specific, and start off with a dynamic warm-up of progression forward arm circles with skips, walking knee hugs, quad stretches to stretch out the quads, inchworms to get the blood flowing in the whole body. This works anterior and posterior. Mario skips, and to help with the jumping motions that they do during the sport, and then a 50% run and then a 100% run to finish it off. Doing this dynamic warm-up will help them prepare for the sport to prevent injuries from occurring. So the SAQ drill that I picked for this would be the Z drill. It is because it does lateral movements. It does a sprint and a changing direction, so that would help with the defensive back going to tackle and not knowing where the offensive players are going to be. My next one is my lower body plyometrics. I picked the depth jump with lateral movement. I don't have a person pointing for me, but usually a person would point as the person is dropping from the box. So they have to react on instinct and go whatever way they point. But this helps because you don't know where the offensive players are going to be, so you need to be able to react as the play is going on. The next one I picked for my upper body plyometric would be the depth push-up. I am doing a modified push-up, but this helps with the pectoralis major getting strong, strengthening it so you're able to tackle and having that core stability. And then the references I picked for this PowerPoint was the Essentials textbook that we use for the SAQ and the plyometric drills. And then the second reference on here is from me reading a little more about a defensive back and explaining what they specifically are responsible for. Thank you.